every single episode is going to be live.
Every town has a ghost story that's been passed down throughout the generations. But what if those legends are true? My job is to travel to these destinations, explore them, and figure out the mystery that lies within.
Hey guys, happy Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. Happy Tuesday night in October. We are here in Ghost Biker Explorations, Season 8, Episode 2, and we are in a really cool, special place for tonight. But I want to take a few minutes to say hello to everyone who is here in the chat room tonight. Hope you guys can hear us okay. Let me just scroll here. It's a little bit challenging to see this little thing over here, but we've got Mr. Bob Burnell on here. Thank you so much for watching. We got Sparky's Paranormal Outdoors. Hello. Let's see. We've got Kim, D. Hoot. Let's see. A lot of people that I can't see who you are. We got Sonia Thompson. We got Dee Dee over here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Now, if you watched last week's investigation, we kicked everything off over at the Haunted Historic Harriman Hospital. And that was a really cool investigation because if you've been following what we've been doing this season, it's Season 8 and it's Ghost Biker Infinity. So we are actually going through the life cycle. And so no better place to kick that off and start that, but in a hospital because that's where life begins, life ends, and everything in between, because you've also got a workplace there, you've also got tragedy, and you've got people who are dealing with recovery as well. So it was a great place to kick off. We had lots of great activity. I hope you'll go back, watch that episode. It was about 3 hours. We were live for 3 hours on there. And then we did a follow-up behind the screens on Thursday night, which was a lot of fun because you guys sent me timestamps and we were able to go in, find some of those places, and we were able to go in and find the activity that you saw because you were my eyes and ears during the investigation. So here for night 2, we are following that same theme, and we are in a very, very special place, a place that's not been investigated before, and that is having some really cool rehab work done to it. So tonight's episode is going to be a little bit of urban exploration as well as paranormal investigating. And we're going to take you on a tour and tell you all about that here in just a few minutes. I am joined by several friends here tonight. I really want to thank my friend Chet, the Dream Poet, for getting us in here. And then also my friend Tiffany White. She's here. You've seen her in past episodes as well. I'm just going to kind of turn around here. You can't really see them for the light there. But they're going to be helping me out tonight because, we are keeping it bare bones tonight and you'll see why we're doing that here in just a few minutes. But I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you, Chet, for making this opportunity possible. Also to Tanya, who is the owner of this location, and to Tiffany for her help on this as well. So, all right. So what I'm going to do here, let me turn the camera around here. Okay. So just going to kind of show you guys. There's Chet, and there's Tiffany. So we do have some lighting here for a little bit of ambient lighting, just because we are in a, this investigation is kind of an indoor-outdoor investigation. But we do have just really bare bones equipment that we're going to be carrying around here in just a little bit. But this location that we're in is a workplace. And so that's why we wanted to cover this. This location, I am down here. They did give me the permission to be able to say where I'm at. I didn't know if I was going to be able to or not, but they did give me permission to say where I'm at. And I am here in Cleveland, Tennessee at the Cleveland Metal Foundry, correct? Cleveland Metal Foundry. And so this building, this foundry actually opened in 1941 and was in operation till about 2001. And from what the owner told me, it was kind of like when they shut the doors. Basically, they shut the doors and left it as it was. So they've been doing a lot of cleanup in this place, and it seems like no one has been in here since anywhere from 2008 to 2010. And so this place is fantastic. So I just want to kind of get over here and just sort of pan around just a little bit. Now, this was one of the main rooms here. I believe the showers, employee showers were over there.
Yep, this is also where they put the molds too.
Yep. So Chet says this is where they put the molds at. So some of this investigation is going to be outside. Some of it is going to be inside. And we're hoping that the rain is going to hold off for us. I do have static cameras that I put up. Look at this fantastic piece of equipment. So, like I said, we're going to kind of do a little bit of urbexing here, just to kind of show you guys. There's the jungle room right there, just so we can show you guys a little bit about where we're going to be. And I've set up a few static cameras along the way. And after we do a brief tour here, then we will we'll kind of see what you guys think. We've got some pretty interesting things planned. As you can see, well, you can't see from this lot right here. I've got laser grids set up. This room, they did a lot of grinding in this room. Now, we've been here, we got here about 2 hours ago and was doing a walkthrough, got a great tour from Miss Tanya, and she told me about where they've experienced some of the activity that they've had. Now, I don't really have very much history here. The history that I did, because I did want to come in, I wanted to kind of come in cold on this one. And again, I wasn't exactly sure just how much information I was going to be able to give when it came to our location that we're at. And so I do know that from talking to Tanya that one of the employees that worked here during the later years said that they did experience some things, that this place took on a whole different feeling after dark. This place really kind of had a, you feel like people's watching you. Chad, I think you said there was like multiple spirits that you guys felt like, what, up to 10 maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it felt, like I said, I mean, once you get the feeling of something looking over your shoulder, you know something's here. Yeah, don't what's the word? Don't distress your gut.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what everyone has said since we've been here is listen to your gut. So let's see. We're also going to do kind of a interesting experiment here a little bit later. There is a rumor that there was a body buried in a hole somewhere back here on the property. So if the weather holds out, I think we've got a couple pairs of dowsing rods. I think all three of us have dowsing rods. And so we're going to walk through and maybe see if we pick anything up. That's one of the things that I show on our tours that we do at Rugby is how you can use dowsing rods to find unmarked graves and find bodies. So we just may try to do that tonight if the weather holds out. I did just feel a little sprinkle of rain, but am I going right, Chet?
You're trying to go this way, right?
I am just going on a walk. Okay. I'm feeling rain. Do what now?
I was just saying, hopefully the rain. Okay. I say that if there is if there's just a rumor to it, they say that when they worked on this property, they covered up the hole that allegedly the body was put in. But I mean, you've also got holes like this.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder.
Was it a homeless person, possibly?
Out where we heard the story from, it was from a local that lived right near the property, and they said like what their family or what their parents used to tell them is that don't go back there. Somebody dropped a dead body in the hole, or quotations. The
Okay.
hole. So I guess that's up for interpretation.
Sure.
Somebody really dropped the body in a hole and something that scared the kids away.
So, like I said, this is, hey Tiffany, will you shine that light kind of bright up there? I just wanted to see the building. That casts a great. Okay. Bob says he can see the rain good for the energy. Absolutely. We love a rainy night and a stormy night. I don't think it's going to be stormy, but we just had the full harvest moon yesterday. So hopefully that's going to play some into our energy. All right, guys. So is it back this way we go, or?
If you go this way, that'll take you down the stairs and around. I want to go this way.
I didn't think we went this way. That was pretty covered.
Oh, well, I mean,
with stuff. Yeah.
Pretty well. Yeah. Don't have because
So
this is the area.
Yeah. So this is the area back in here where supposedly the body was located at. We have seen a couple holes, but obviously they've been working on things, and we don't have the water table here or anything, but the storm drains are empty. We can't hear any running water, anything like that. So hopefully the experiment with the dowsing rods might yield something useful. Yeah, and I don't know if you were able to hear Tiffany or not, but like she said, we don't have the water table for here, but we've gone through. The storm drains are dry. There was just one little running creek that was there. Okay, so we want to kind of get back to that area.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know we don't run underneath this.
You got enough light, Tiffany? Yeah. Okay. And guys, I'll get to your comments here in a few minutes. I've got just a little screen right there, so it's a little bit harder to see. Now, I don't have, this is where you can see, this is the little creek, or little, I would call that a little branch right there. Probably can't see it from the camera, but well, maybe you can there. It is running a little bit.
But it stops kind of right underneath that ledge.
Yeah. I don't know if it runs underground into a hole or what, because over here, it's dry as a bone. I'm going to pan that light over there. Yeah. It's crazy. It was dry. It was rainy on the drive down, but then it's dry now. That's true.
We can still do it and then ask for intelligent questions if we do think we hit on something.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So you can see, so this is dry. I don't want to fall down there. So this is completely dry down there. So I'm betting that's running into somewhere underground. So If you've followed my show over the years, you know, we're here season 8, but if you followed the show over time, I got my start doing urbex, and love going and visiting places like this. Want to come back and take some pictures, but you guys have definitely got to go and follow the Cleveland Metal Foundry YouTube channel, because when I first heard about this place and was watching, we'll get the lights over here, and was watching the videos, this place was, it was covered in debris and junk, but Tanya and Chet and Tanya's crew has done an amazing job of cleaning this place up. Trying to get a lot over here. Yeah, this is definitely, this place is creepy. It's definitely got a vibe to it. Definitely not somewhere you want to be alone at night. So we're going to be taking a lot of different precautions here because it is an outside investigation, and we definitely have to. What is that? That's a dog, isn't it? Oh, that's a cat. Two cats. Two cats over there. Yeah. So we're going to be taking into account what the fact that we are outside here, and the fact that we do have outside noises. We also have the potential for weather to react. So we are wearing some, we are using simple tools. We're not going to use anything that's going to pick up wind and movement, because we got the outside environment that's going to come into play. So, like I said, just kind of showing you some of these areas. I think they have grand plans for this place right here, and I'm gonna have Tanya on my show to talk a little bit about that. Maybe she'll come on our Behind the Screams, which may be tomorrow, but instead of Thursday night. But she's going to come on and talk. I think they're looking at turning this into an event venue as well as a brewery. I think antique booths.
Antique store. So we kind of like, we also thought about maybe doing some ghost tours if we didn't
Okay.
find anything.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if you could hear Chet, but possibly some ghost tours. A antique shop. I mean, this is going to be a really cool entertainment space. So, so you guys can help us investigate tonight and see what we're going to get. So let's see. Are we back where we started?
Yeah, you go this way. You can either go around the building, take it back to the base, or
Let's go back this way. Let's show a few more places that maybe we've not seen yet. Yes. So, yeah, that sounded like the gate. Okay. Yeah, when I first saw videos of this, this area was completely covered, and now, I mean, they have done so much in a short period of time. So again, Cleveland Metal Foundry on YouTube. Go and sub to their channel, and you can follow along with all of their, it's this way, right?
Yep.
Okay. You can follow along with all the work that they're doing. They got a lot of work ahead of them, but having an army behind them to follow what they're doing is definitely gonna help, and that also kind of that boosts morale and everything. So, Now, I know Chet and Tanya have experienced some things here, and like I said at the top of the hour, some of the other things that have been experienced here have been from people who work here. But here on the second floor, I do want to show you these. So these are, we got to be careful where we walk because there are a lot of rotten boards. We don't want to fall through. So these, let me turn my light down. It's a little bit blinding there. So these are some of the molds that they found here. I think they're also going to have a museum set up in here with some of the different machinery and items. So these are all the molds. It's just too cool. Let's see, I'm gonna get on this side of the camera. The light's showing my shadow there. Oops. See, you don't mind. Yeah. Oh. All right. So, like I said, as you can see, we've got some pretty decent ground to cover. We do have a camera put up here. There's some more holes in the floor that we don't want to fall through. Yep.
So hoping for residual activity maybe in here.
Yes. As Tiffany said, we've got a camera set up in here, and we've got a laser grid right now, but we're going to put some other tools up in here with the cameras. But with that loading dock right there, we're hoping to maybe get some residual activity. So I'm going to take just a second and look at the comments while we're here. So give me just a second here. They give me just a tiny bit of space here to actually see the comments. All right. Hey, Tyler, thank you so much for tuning in here. There's Miss Dee Dee, Mr. Dave Pilkey, one of my motorcycle buddies. How are you, sir? Daryl Paulette from Clover Hill Village and Appomattox courthouse, or excuse me, Appomattox jail and courthouse there. Like I said, Bob Burnell, Sparky's Paranormal and Outdoors. Welcome, Sparky. Glad to see you. Ms. Nancy Weems, Kim Brady, D. Hoot, Ronnie Anderson, good friend from Bedford Paranormal there. Peppy Purple Eyes. Tiffany, thank you for manning the comments there. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot going on here. So Sonia Thompson. Let's see. And if y'all don't mind, thank you for sharing this out and helping get the word out. So Ghost Hunting Housewives, always good to see you ladies on here. Right now I'm just kind of scrolling to see the comments here, but we got a couple different questions. I'm going to see about pulling all these up here in a few minutes, but yep, there are crickets here tonight. Yep. D. Hoot, I definitely have the Ovilus here. That's going to be a great tool to use tonight. Let's see. Here's a question. Bob Burnell says, interesting, the amount of energy it takes to melt steel is amazing. Wonder if that much energy causes supernatural occurrences or something showed up to feed on that energy. It's a great thought, Bob. I like the way you think. And Sparky says, interesting, those look like sand molds. Yeah, so so again, this season, we're really kind of looking at, we got your sister on here, got Jamie Tucker. Thank you, Jamie. It's going to be a fun night for sure. I'm always excited every time that I get to investigate with my dear friend Tiffany. All right, let me see if this works. I don't know why StreamYard has changed things the way that they do. All right, is there anywhere else we have not seen?
You know, we have been to like the top of the fallen furnace,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. That was a cool place. So I did take some pictures, and y'all watch your steps. Don't want any, we want things to appear and not disappear below the surface. All right. I'm really, though, impressed at just how solid a lot of this is, despite the holes and stuff. I'm really impressed. Bob says lost was the process or actual furnaces pouring. Do you know, chat? He says, what was the process or actual furnaces pouring into still mods of ore? Do you know?
I think I might know. Anyway, you start with of course, with the wood mold. You put a hole in it, then you place what you want to mold inside the middle of, it. Pull it out, and then from there you go and you pour the steel into the sand or the sand print. Of course, let it cool off, and then you got yourself something pretty bomb.
Lost wax process was what he was asking. Sorry, Bob. Yeah, you can see our muck boots. We're definitely in our full urbex attire. I even brought my mask, but I was very pleased when I saw how things were. Let's see, is it over here? Yeah, this was where the liquid would come out
It's melted down.
after it was melted.
And we're gonna go up to the top.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk up here to the top, and you're gonna see where they put it in, and of course this would be where it came out. Oh, look at this. I don't know if. Oops. Hold that, if you don't mind, hold that light over to the side right there, because my camera is going to come into it. Let's see. There we go. So it's whiting. That's cool. All right. So we'll go on up. Let's see. Where was it through there?
You can go that way.
Let's do it. Yeah, we pretty much have carte blanche to go wherever we want to tonight. It's up here. Rain's coming down a little bit harder. If you guys don't mind giving me a little thumbs up, if you can hear us okay. I know we've had some issues with audio in the past, and I just want to make sure that you guys are hearing us okay. I did make a few little modifications and adjustments. So if you can hear us okay. Oh, good. Oh, shoot. What was that? Something very slimy. There we go. Good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so I think that the I don't think there's anything significant with the handprints. I think that is probably from a homeless person or tweaker or something of that nature. Well, that's cool. And we don't want to go back there. We got a big hole. But I don't know what that was. But this will be the top. All right, so I'm going to look for just a second, make sure I've not missed any comments. Definitely a cool spot. Cleveland Metal Foundry. Okay. Good, a lot better tonight. That's what I want to hear. Thank you, guys. Perfect. Let's see. Sparky said, those are all sand molds, one half filled with sand. Pattern put in the top, half put on more sand, and then fill the ports or the holes and venting holes, and then poured, set, and released. Thank you, Sparky. All right. Says he does a little smelting and foundry by military. Awesome. Yeah, so
It looks like it broke with me, and then I moved, and it broke with him, and I was like, should move. Yeah, that's wrong.
I mean, it's just that this one's, when I nailed it in, with all this, like you see, like where these holes used to be, I nailed all that.
yeah, we'll just, nobody's trying to be a hero here. We just, all right. There is an admin building that did have a little medical room in it. I could go either way on that.
Yeah,
It was
covered in raccoon poop
yep.
all over the building, so I don't know about being in there breathing that.
I agree. I don't
with the mask up because we don't have powerful enough masks there.
No. So we probably will stay out of there because it did have raccoon poop in it, and I know coon poop, rat poop, pigeon poop can kill you. So we don't want to do any of that.
It's covered, so
Yeah, they said it was covered pretty bad. Yeah. So, all right. All right, I say we go back to base camp.
Yeah.
All right, again, any of you that for those of you that are just tuning in, we are here in Cleveland at the Cleveland Metal Foundry. And we're season 8, episode 2. We're investigating a workplace. You know, the workplaces, I think, have a lot of energy to them, regardless of what they are, just because it's plays such an important part in everybody's life. So, so I can see where there would be energy and connection just to that. But then this building in and of itself is going to have a lot of cool activity associated, or potentially a lot of cool activity associated with it anyways. So, that's right. In the past, they have had issues with homeless and squatters and stuff because nobody's been in here and like hot all of a sudden.
yeah, I'm like,
This is crazy.
Well, I mean, can't entities like bring up the heat in the place, or like just,
Oh yeah. All right. So we've got a lot of different, let me turn this around here. So we got a lot of different equipment that we're going to deploy here. And of course, you'll be able to kind of tell us where we need to go and what we need to do. Let that vehicle pass there. All right, so some of the different tools that we have, like we mentioned before, we do have our dowsing rods. We've got several sets of those. I say we wait on that just a little bit with the weather. That'll be kind of a break thing. So we've got dowsing rods here. I've got the Ovilus. I've got 3 different tripwires. I've got 2 long ones and 1 short, but because we're keeping things kind of simple, I'm thinking that we will probably take the short tripwire for the most part, because that's going to make it a lot easier to get things in and out and set up. We've got flashlights. Since this is a place that has not really been investigated before, we will be putting flashlights out because that tends to work really well for us. It's exactly as Tiffany said, really the more old school, the better as far as when it comes to equipment. We've got laser grids. There have been some places where people have seen movement. We will sit there and watch. I did bring the SLS, but I'm not going to bring that out because, again, we are in, because of the type of buildings that we're in, I think we could get some false positives. And again, we kind of want to be able to pick up and move if the weather hits, or if there is some reason that maybe we need to move out and about. Let's see, what am I missing? The tripwires, yeah. The EDI and the APL.
Like pressure fingers?
Yeah,
It's probably gonna be.
it's going to be hard with the weather. Yeah. So.
Oh, movement, that's what we're doing. Movement behind it. That was a cat.
That was a cat?
Yep.
Thought that was a person.
So the ADL will pick up the movement.
Yeah.
So we'll use that for that. So at least we have, some of that. And then too, as you see, everything it's kind of hazardous to walk around. So you really got to watch where you step.
Mm-hmm.
And so trying to carry a bunch of equipment is just not feasible.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll fix that right there. There we go. Yeah. So that's kind of what our thought process on everything was that we don't want to have a lot of equipment to carry around with us. And so we're just going to kind of pick some different places where we've heard that there was some interesting activity. And then from what we felt, because I know Tiffany felt some things while we were walking, Chet has experienced some stuff while he's been working here, and Tanya told us some things too. So just going to kind of look at the comments here. Let's see. See my little window, Tiffany? That's all I have to see comments.
Okay.
It's literally like an inch, not even an inch. Let's see. We got your other sister, Rhiannon, on here. Rhiannon, we are here in Cleveland at the Cleveland Metal Foundry. I wish it was where I could pull these. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Idaho's Deadpool. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Dee Dee says, I missed the beginning. She says, I missed the beginning. What activity does this place have? Anyone die? So we are not aware of anyone dying here that we know of. There is a body that was rumored to be buried in a hole here on the property. Don't know if that's just a rumor, but we're going to get the dowsing rods out a little bit later and see if we're able to see anything. And as Bob said, yes, I'm going in cold on this one. And that's kind of unusual for me because I like to know the history. Sorry, I'm trying to move here where I've got a little bit of light here and I don't look like I'm a pirate wearing a patch on my eye there.
I feel like I kept shining that light. There's too much in here.
Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so if you know me, it's kind of unusual for me to go in cold in a location. I love to know the history because I'm always about promoting those locations, promoting the history, and trying to see if we can get activity to correlate with that history. But we're doing it a little bit different this time because, again, I didn't know if I'd be able to say where we were at, and then also that it's somewhere. Is that the rain?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't tell if that was rain or something walking elsewhere. Just this. There we go. So yeah, so I'm going in cold tonight, and we're going to experience all this together. So, and again, we are half inside, half out. Let's see. Hey, April. Okay, Bob says he heard a weird voice when I said that I am going in cold. We'll definitely go back and check that out and see. We have an audio recorder that we're going to be carrying with us. All right. And if you all don't mind, because I literally only have a place this thick, or I mean this wide to see comments.
Whitaker said she was born here in Cleveland.
Okay. So Dee Dee, if she says, can we ask them to hit something so we know they are there? Absolutely. And if you guys don't mind, follow Dee Dee's lead right there. If you have a question that you would like for me to ask on the investigation, please put that in all caps, because that really, really helps me to be able to see and make sure I'm not missing any questions. And I will try to get to your questions as soon as possible on this. There may be a little bit of a delay, but we will definitely try to get to them when we're doing our session.
I definitely have a delay.
You do have a delay?
Yeah.
Okay. Nancy says, have you talked to spirits to explain what we're doing? I have not yet, except for in one room. I did in that room, but we're going to do it as we go. So
April said AirPods are in. That's probably a good idea due to the microphone issues,
yes,
the rain.
yes,
That's starting to pick up quite heavily, and just being outdoors. So headphones is probably going to give you a better experience.
Yeah, definitely put your headphones on. Let me know if you start to have an issue with the sound. Again, we're trying a few things different to try to be able to hear better. I'm glad we can actually hear better tonight. We've also got better service tonight, so that's great. All right, so I'm going to turn this camera around and chat. So we're going to turn this camera around. I'm going to grab a few things. I think we've got most everything in the bag here. I'm thinking I'm just going to take one trip. Actually, I'm going to use start with the short trip wires. I don't want to pull the long ones out. And I'm going to grab an external battery. And again, I'm really excited because we're using ambient light tonight. Using some ambient light. I hate investigating completely in the dark when I'm on a live or when I'm filming, because it shows transparency, and two, it also helps you to see those shadows and stuff. So, and Dee Dee, yes, it is raining. She says, how atmospheric of them. I love it. I love it. I love it when spirits create an atmosphere when you come to visit. I love that. I'm wondering if we should just start in here.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. We do have one flashlight already set up. So as you can see, we have a static camera. This has been rolling for at this point in time for a little over an hour. We've got this machine in here. We have one flashlight set up here. But we probably need a little bit of light. Do what now? How about we bring that, I am gonna put a few flashlights out here, but we're gonna go ahead and kick this off. Guys, my name is Miranda, and I lived here in Cleveland for about 12 years, so I'm so happy to be back. My friend Chet and Tanya invited us to come here. And so it's a real honor to be here. Now, I do have several things out here that will allow you to be able to communicate with us. These little lights, again, I don't know if you can see color or not, but you might be able to see these little green lights that are around. That helps me to see you if you choose to walk in front of them. I have a flashlight sitting over there on that machine. If you, depending on when you were here, flashlight, you may know what that is, but if you don't, it's like a candle, but it won't hurt you when you touch it. I thought it was 41. Yeah. So I'm not sure. That's a great question, Sonia. I'm gonna probably. Thank you, Sparky. Thank you for subbing. Have a great dinner. And then I do want to pull that comment up. So I'm going to ask, and since Sonia's got it in all caps here. All right. If you were a worker that worked here did you work here during the war? If you worked here during the war, can you touch that little flashlight? I really want to put just a couple more flashlights up too for yes and no questions. Tiffany, would you mind holding this for me for a second while I set these up? Maybe the trip wire. I want to get a little bit more. A little bit more set. The strip wire and a few different. Look, the flashlight turned on. Nope. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, see, we've got several different ways you can talk to it. Right. We're gonna, let's get set up. So again, we've got several different ways. Here. Now, kind of simple. I saw you turning the flashlight on there. Yes. All right. All right, so we did get a flashlight turned on a minute ago. We've got 2 cat balls sitting here, as well as flashlight that just turned on. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm going to ask you again real quick. So if you don't mind, you'll turn the flashlight on for yes, or you can touch one of the lights on the floor there for yes, okay? The first question was, when you worked here, did you make anything for the war? Were you working here during the war? Oh, look, the upper one. Okay. Thank
So,
you.
did you make parts for the war effort? No matter how big or small? If you did, you just slide up the flashlight or touch one of the purple lights on the ground. Or maybe did you melt down? I hate when they do that. I don't know if they're answering my question before I say it.
Well, I just pulled this question up when that turned on.
Okay.
And so I want to know how it was working here. I mean, right now it's a pretty rough place, but how were the working conditions here? If they were good, can you turn the flashlight on really bright? Were they bad? If the working conditions were bad, can you turn on one of the lights? Great questions, guys.
Okay, so maybe you didn't make anything for the war effort. However, there was a lot of waste from the plant sites that did create stuff for the war effort that was recycled. Did y'all do that? Recycle aluminum from like plant sites like Y12, K25? Yeah, I
Okay.
know our local aluminum plant recycled radiated material, and they were an aluminum plant, and they recycled that radiated material and made Coke cans, crutches, anything you think of out of aluminum. So is that what y'all did with some of that during the war, maybe?
Okay, so Dee Dee wants to know, is the person in charge here? Is the person in charge here tonight? Hey, Michael, thank you for tuning in. Are you able to leave? That is loud. Are you able to leave? You are? So you don't stay here. Wow, you've got that shining real bright. Is there anyone in this room? Okay, go ahead and turn that off for a second. So I want to ask you another question here. Can you turn that off for me? Maybe turn it off on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're going to turn them both on. You turn that on the count of 3. All right, that's cool. Maybe you know the question I'm going to ask. You can turn it off if the answer is no. Is there a worker in this room that was maybe hurt in an accident? Oh. I'm going to ask again, is there a worker in this room that was hurt in an accident? Oh, tripwire lit up. That was cool. I hope you guys saw that. Okay, so there's someone in here that was hurt in an accident. What are we hearing out there?
That was super loud.
That was very loud.
There's been something moving over there.
Okay, if you want to, does anyone need a light to check that out? I'm going to continue to investigate.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, we got a flashlight on right there. So let's see here. What the? Holy.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's on the-
I don't know if you guys heard that.
That was very,
That was a woman or a man. You get in front with that.
Oh,
the sacrifice.
see if without the button from.
That. Did you guys hear that?
Could have been an animal, but that.
That sounded like a woman. Oh my God.
Definitely something.
Yeah, it came from over here.
That's freaky. It was loud too.
Behind me.
Yeah, was that you?
The flashlight's on.
Was that you?
I don't think at any point in time we need to have our backs to anything.
I mean, it was definitely a woman.
It had a weird,
It had like a, I don't know, like a radio static voice kind of.
I thought it sounded raspy.
I don't know. There was something off about it, but and I don't know if that was behind me or above.
To me, it sounded like it was right here.
Yeah. I mean, that was almost in the same room.
Yeah. God.
Hey, can I take that? Since I didn't film that, can I take that from your stream to capture?
Yeah. It was at the same time we asked if a woman worked there at any time. Okay, Dee Dee heard a kid voice. I don't know. It was definitely female or young.
I never mind that.
My God. And the flashlight is on. I tell you what, I don't want to have to shoot someone on a live. But if it's them or me, guys, that was right here.
And then I thought I heard something behind me, but maybe it was above.
Okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I mean, so we are in a situation where they have had, oh, there goes the cat ball. Okay. I hope this picked it up. But
I think we should do that.
I think so too. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I have my keys. Okay, so because there's a dog out there that's really tore up, we're just gonna do a walk around. Now, it's a good thing you guys can't smell what we're smelling back here. It smells like literal death back here. I don't know if there was chickens earlier.
If anybody's out here, you better step out and identify yourself now. For one, you are trespassing. And two, I'm warning you now, we will stand our ground.
That scream did not come from out
It
here.
didn't.
It came from in there.
But I'm just about.
Well, we need to maybe say in here.
If we could walk around.
Yeah, I was going with those. Even though it's not there.
Can you light the flashlight up? Oh, the one at the bottom? So it wasn't given a screen.
Is there somebody in here that if you can see around here, will you let us know? Is there somebody in here that's living? Is there somebody besides us that's not supposed to be in the building? Did you hear that back here? As soon as that lit up?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So there's somebody that's not supposed to be in the building in here. Shine your light down from there. Thank you. No, down from there. Thank you. Are they behind us? If they're behind us, can you make that really bright? Okay.
So we need to go out this door that I'm pointing at.
It's point. You see it flashing? Look at that.
We need to go to the left of us.
So we need to go to the left. If we need to go to the left, can you light up that top light? What does that sound? Okay, so we need to go. All right, we're going to continue to ask you, turn that down for a minute if you don't mind. Is it a woman in here? If it's a woman, can you make that really bright? Is it a man? Yeah. Okay, so it's somebody that's not supposed to be in here. Do you get upset when people trespass? Tanya's not here anymore, is she?
So.
Yeah.
Is there a man and a woman in here? Is there more than one person besides us?
Well, thank you for telling us.
Did that man make that noise? Have some kind of artificial sound maker thing?
Oh, did you see that? Tripwire. That doesn't feel right.
No, it didn't feel right, it didn't sound right. Should we go find who that is out there? Or should we stay inside?
Did you scare them out? Did they scream because they saw you? not by any chance a night watchman, are you? Guys, I wish you could. I wish you could feel the energy here. I mean,
You were, I want, not watching?
that scream literally sounded like it came from behind that door. Right there.
It's not. I thought it was right here with us in the room. Have you heard that scream before in here?
There's a siren. Maybe coming to.
And so that's why the facility didn't happen. Maybe when the place was abandoned, was a woman murdered here after this place was shut down.
Dee Dee saw something cross the grid. You know what, if nothing else, some of these cameras should have caught that screen.
Yeah. If they didn't,
Okay, several people are saying looks like the grid blacked out, like someone walked in front of it.
did they?
Yeah, guys, did you guys hear the scream? Just, if you could confirm, did you guys hear that scream? I have never heard anything like that. Okay, Dee Dee did. I mean, it was very,
It had a digital clock. That's what I, digital clock.
really?
I was in a place that had been abandoned. Initial contact is the same way, they were using things, bothering, a flashlight, we could barely get them to do that. Got them to do the flashlight. Initially, all the, their voices would have like a digital quality to them,
Okay.
like they were having to use a lot of energy to do that. So if that was a true audible voice, it did have that little digital sound to it. However, if there's somebody in here messing with us, that would explain the digital quality to it. But that went off right between our ears, and there's nothing in here.
No. I mean, to me, it sounded like it came from behind this wall. We heard movement out there before.
And something moved in here when but I don't have light, so that's behind me, or that's behind me, or maybe above me. It was kind of hectic, so. There is a second floor. Do you have any idea what that female scream could have been? Any of you? And it's funny we were talking about women.
Yeah.
Daryl had,
Okay.
if there were a lot of women workers here.
Daryl said he heard it. It was like a woman. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do what? I don't feel right about this. I feel really uneasy. That's me.
This is not the best of areas. We're exposed.
I mean,
if there was a woman that passed away on this property, light up one of those flashlights.
that one is trying. We're at 9:15. We're gonna try to go to 10.
No.
Was there any gang activity that happened in here after this place closed down?
Gang, drug-related activity. Maybe a good dumping spot for a body.
I do too. I mean, to say that I feel vulnerable and exposed is really probably how I would describe it. That's me.
Feel better?
Do we want to leave the stuff there?
Step out. I'm not worried about it. Just step out. Kind of walk around, find 5 bucks. Make ourselves feel better, reset.
Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. Yeah, so we're just, if you couldn't hear Tiffany, what? Oh, sorry. If you couldn't hear Tiffany, we're just kind of going to walk around while the moon is, you can't see it for here, but now there's a fence around everything, right?
Yeah.
We do have a fence around us, but
That don't mean crap.
no,
Because even as they've been trying to clean up, they've had people breaking in.
yeah, they've had
So-
people breaking in here.
Been a lot of issues. So safety is always a concern,
Yeah,
and it should be for anybody doing this. It's always, life safety first, people.
yeah,
Ain't nothing worth your life or anything like that. So, and I'd say all the other investigators on here would agree with me.
Daryl said the grid still doesn't look right every so often. Not sure if it's something or your movement. Stripping the copper and wires is big money. That's a big problem here. All the wires and stuff have been stripped. Oh man, I wish you guys could see in the light back there. Is that Lee?
Yeah, that's one of these characters.
I mean, this circle's around.
Now, it makes me wonder, could somebody at one of the houses have screamed? And it
Oh, no,
sounded,
I felt like that was inside the bus.
I'm not gonna. No, that was,
There you go.
which, I mean, I'm not gonna discount it. I've seen some crazy stuff, so,
could have been paranormal.
I mean, we're gonna leave it with a question mark. Definitely.
Do we have other lights?
Oh, yeah. Got my big one.
Okay. Because my light is not going to last forever. And we don't have a lot of light right here.
I mean, if somebody did that, they got gone quick.
They did get gone quick, or they're hiding. So we got people agreeing. I don't get startled very easily. But that, I'm not gonna lie, that scared the shit out of me.
It did me too. I was like, what?
Because I thought there was gonna be a knife wielding woman.
I think I levitated for a minute.
Starting to rain really hard too.
If that was paranormal,
That's ear piercing.
It really was ear piercing.
it took a lot of energy to do something like that.
Where to?
Of course. Back that way. Somewhere back there.
It was a woman's voice, wasn't it?
You gotta think about it too. If it really was somebody just probably was.
Well, I just heard a voice. I'm not gonna say no. It comes from this back here. This one was back there.
I'm glad we didn't set up too many cameras.
We discussed that.
Yeah, we specifically set it for this reason. Oh, what am I seeing? Okay. Yeah, we specifically set it for that reason because we didn't want to have to worry about picking up tools, carrying stuff. Holy, oh, that's great. I'm still kind of shaking a little bit.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you go into a place blind.
And that's what happens when you go into a place where other people can go into. And you have, yeah, they found a way to create fear. That's going to play off of our energy. So Ronnie saw a shadow. Ronnie saw a shadow in the building. We'll definitely go back and look on that. Okay, I'm going to hope it was a spirit. Okay, guys. All right. So we've gone and looked to see, is there somebody still in the building that's not supposed to be in here? If there is, can you touch that light? If there's somebody in here that's not supposed to be in the building. Are they gone? Is the person who was in the building gone? Are you still with us? Yeah, he went out. Yeah. And I just have to say, and that was Tiffany walked in front of the light there. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I just want to make note of that. Let's see. Rhiannon says, if you two are rattled, then it was something. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I mean, if it was paranormal, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
If it was a person, that's not cool. Yeah, there is a dog barking again.
And that.
Yeah, when this happened.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. I did hear that. Is that not him? Okay, so, all right, I got to focus again because I tell you what, Yeah, they could probably power this place off the energy I'm putting out. Did you see anything?
No, just look weird, I think. I mean, I tried to see if maybe. I would say,
If you don't mind, I'm gonna move. No, just move that on over there. Okay.
this is kind of audio streams that you don't really hear that, like, you're at least.
All right.
Naturally gravitate towards you.
Probably. Well, I was ready. I had my flashlight up. I was about to knock a tweaker in the head. Yeah, I want to apologize. I don't like to cuss on my live streams, guys. I try to not do that because I have a lot of different people that watch that some of them are younger. So I do apologize for that. I know some things came out there. It does. Emotion. Again, raw and uncut.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go back and listen to that though. All right. Bob says, Ronnie says dog barking could be someone making a getaway. It could. I mean, that dog was tore up. To me, it sounded like there was something first over there, and then it sounded like it went around, and then it went in behind and screamed. But you would think you would hear the sound of it running. Do. Someone says, might it been a cat?
No, it wasn't a cat.
No. Uh-huh. Yeah.
They do something.
Yeah, I've heard. No.
There's so much stuff up there.
Yeah.
I feel like we would have heard them from front.
I think so.
And
That's right.
scream in between us. They're gonna scream with us.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean,
It was either in between here or it was right behind the wall.
in my ear.
Someone says a couple of trail cams in the future would catch any human activity. I think they've got cameras up here. Yeah, they've got, oh, we got a flashlight on. They've got an alarm and cameras. That's true. Yeah, they turn the noise alarms off so it wouldn't interrupt us. And the rain makes it hard to hear too. Now you just turned that light on. Was that by chance a cat that we heard? Do we need to go somewhere else? Yeah, they've got motion detectors.
Scream. Something that happened.
Did something happen here that, I don't know if you heard Tiffany's question? But was that a death scream?
That a live person screaming?
I think so. I want to ask you again, you're doing a great job with the flashlights there. Is there somebody else, please help us out. Is there somebody else in the building that's trespassing and that's not supposed to be here? Is there a live person in here?
Other people. Creepy corner.
I say we
And see if we can.
pick up this stuff. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have you hold this, Tiffany, and I'm gonna get it up. But make sure you got one. I don't think I really want to leave too much behind. Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, we gotta come back this way and get our stuff, but I have no problem leaving it behind and coming to collect it later. Let somebody with a little more authority than me come clear this place and we'll come collect our stuff. Right. You might be before you leave. Oh,
Like, that's great. That's great.
I'm convinced.
I think you can take this one.
And that's the thing, like, you realize like how fast somebody would have run to get out of the way.
And we would have heard them running because there's those boards out there. Right. Yeah. Well, are they safe? They're safe. We better hope so.
So there's
What?
Tanya, we caught something that would make you or would freak you out, make you not want to come in here.
We caught somebody screaming.
Did y'all hear?
I did hear a scream, and he said it was a little girl, and I thought it was a cat at first, but I heard a scream.
So you did hear a scream? Okay.
In here, it sounded like a woman right in between the two of us. I mean, it sounded
Yeah,
like it
this
come from right in
room I thought was, it was from that doorway where I took the pictures that whatever it was about in the middle of it. But I wish I had that on here. I'll have to look and see if I've got it in my phone.
Is that yours or mine?
Okay.
Oh, that's yours.
Like that.
So it was a scream. Yeah. I mean,
We thought there was,
I've never heard anything so loud. It pierced my ears.
Wow.
It was, yeah,
so
paranormal or not.
to answer your question, Ronnie, there were only 3 in the building. Now there are 5. Because we've got, Tanya, the owner, is in here. So that's all that's in the building right now. But yeah, it was just the 3 of us. Yeah, there's a road way back there. Okay. Very,
Kind of exciting. Yeah.
it is.
But I didn't hear the scream at first. It really freaked
Oh, yeah.
me. It's just, on the
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have, that camera had to.
And we have other cameras up.
Yeah. So we'll be able to, we should be able to hear it at different distances because she heard it from the red building.
Okay.
Or the second room.
So
Okay.
they've been in the admin building, so
Okay.
they heard it all the way up there. That's pretty
It
far.
was definitely from this direction. too.
Yeah.
And so they would have seen somebody running out that way.
Yeah.
They
I
would,
mean, it's not- Definitely not.
so they would have seen somebody trying to get away.
Yeah, 'cause
Bob
that-
says the worst scream I ever heard. Yeah. Bob said the worst scream he ever heard.
I'm down with that, yeah. 110%.
I mean, you were saying too, Tiffany, you felt like something was behind you. And like, I heard something walking.
Yeah. And I didn't have a flashlight because my hands were occupied, but I was like trying to get out of the way. It's like, shine the light, hurry. Something's behind me.
All right, then we're too.
Yeah. It's like something's-
Yeah.
It's always.
We were getting a lot of activity.
Well, and
after that screen, nothing.
well, and what was kind of crazy too is whoever we were talking to over here
Mhm.
told us that there was somebody in the building that wasn't supposed to be in here.
Okay. Chet thought that there was a crawl space up above this, but there's not. I mean, it looks like there could be all there, but there's not that I'm aware, and I asked, so.
Okay.
Yeah, there was something in here.
Oh, do you want to try that other spot? I'll leave the grid light up.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm afraid of snakes and ghosts, so.
Like some branch. Let's try the rim, see if we.
So we turn the alarm back on, so if you swing wide going into that white building instead of going through the shot blast area, maybe it won't go off.
Okay.
But we have to do that because.
No, we appreciate that. We
Yeah,
appreciate that.
after that, I'm down with the alarm system,
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it continue to scream or do you like have to turn it off?
No, it will turn itself off. after
Okay.
like 15 seconds.
Okay. Okay. No.
It's.
Okay.
It does.
Okay. All right.
Well, okay.
Oh. So my brother did put these here.
Oh,
Yeah, we made that kind of.
We made that our base camp. And thank you. Thank you for everything so far. We'll, I'm glad other people heard it. Well, they couldn't have ran if they were back in behind us.
No, nobody
No.
knows.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody would do that.
Okay.
And they can get
Yeah.
more.
So I'm guessing, I mean, that very well could have been something unexplained. Okay. So,
Yeah, I would think maybe something in this band room, the left right up here, might have something.
okay.
Well, we
It's an
wanted to
open
go up
one.
top anyway.
Yeah.
And that's kind of close to where we were. So.
Let's do it.
I know we're gonna.
Okay.
Let's double check things, We've already been.
It rained enough to make this slick, so be careful.
I mean, instead of a paranormal video, you might end up fail vlog. There we go. I think I saw a man one time.
So,
I mean, would have been over top of us.
yeah.
We would have heard somebody up there.
Yeah. And they were in that building way over there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of putting, so somebody says no footprints, no. Cause with the rain would be no outside light to see, but in the dark. I wonder. Ooh, this floor is kind of a little bit bouncy there. Do we want to do anything in this room?
I mean, depends on what y'all want to do. We just have to be careful about the right.
Yeah, I think we just not up here. Hey, Tiffany? Okay. Well, if nothing else, it's been exciting. Yeah. All right. Well, that makes me feel better.
That's the beginning.
We wanting to go upstairs. Oh, this wood's a bit slick. If that would have been a cat, we would have heard it make more noise.
It would have, it would have been, we'd have been close enough to make it want to attack us. No, that had to been, that would have been a wildcat scream,
Yeah.
like a bobcat or something like that. And like I said, had we been that close to it, one of us would have gotten eaten. At least.
Okay.
Do you want to maybe try the 1,000 rods about the woman, since we got that scream right here?
That sounds good to me.
I
I'm
mean, there
looking
is
at
the legend of somebody being murdered and dumped here. So
yeah, there's a lot of comments there. Yeah, I can get my rods out here if you want to. You got that? Whoops. They want to point it.
sorry, my bad. I'm the best camera operator ever. Got so many things in my pocket. All right. Okay, while she's getting ready, let's see if I can see the comments. All right. So, we have Thirsty Tom, we have K2 meters, mail meters. We have tons of meters, but we opted out of using most of them because of the rain and being open to the elements and the possibility of them giving us false positives. Look for, Dee Dee said look for wet footprints. That would have probably been a good idea. Ronnie says, I think if it was someone, they would have had a lot to navigate out of there. I agree with that.
Well, we'll get to the top.
Yeah, I was just going through while you were getting set up and ready to go.
So this was the area.
Yeah.
Kind of set up for just a minute here. Right now, you may know what these rods are. You may have used them on your homestead or in your job. If you know what these rods are, I'm going to use them to talk to you. So if you know what these rods are, can you cross them for me? Can you cross these rods? Let me shift just a second. Okay. If you know what these rods are for, can you cross them? Did you work here? I almost want to walk over to the water.
Yeah,
And just kind of see.
just test it.
Yeah.
And I think just stroll through here and see if they cross.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So
Yeah.
I don't want you to walk backwards or anything like that. So.
Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna walk beside you. We're good.
Okay.
I got it.
So I'm pretty steady with them. All right, I've set my intentions. You notice that smell is gone?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
I mean, it smelled like
Oh,
such death.
it really did. I thought I was gonna puke.
It's
The smell's gone.
That is weird. I would have thought that would have been a live, dead animal. It was so strong. I wouldn't have thought about it disappearing. I don't know if they'd have buried somebody closer to that entryway. Yeah.
Let me go on this side up here.
And maybe back in there somewhere.
Maybe.
If I was gonna throw a body somewhere.
Ooh.
Lied.
Go out on like.
I think it probably just died.
Okay, I got mine.
I
Okay.
have to grab the other lot.
Yeah, that's okay. But if you got yours, go ahead and stand beside her and we'll
So where are we going to now?
reset. We're good.
I've got a flashlight here in my pocket too. Big bright.
Okay. If you can light her up, that'll help. And I can light the scenery or back here with me.
Okay.
You'll just shine the light toward her. That'll get the dowsing rods and I can get the surrounding area. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Summer. I need to get them some of those glow in the dark lights. I don't like them. I mean, they're not even flipping and flopping or anything. Just kind of testing it. Got some movement here, but I want to make sure that's not there.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Does it every time.
It's crossing that down there.
Right here's where it's popping pretty hard.
So the water or the drainage sewage runs like right around.
But that's completely dry.
That's dry.
Hmm.
Let me just see if it'll overflow.
I'm good.
I want to see something, so I'm clear back there.
Go back.
Okay, stand there for a minute. I want to pan this way. I would say no, because it's going the opposite direction and downhill.
Let's just see. So,
Because it's right there.
oh, I'm right.
Yeah, so it's right there,
This is doing.
and it's downhill from where you are. So I don't see water collecting here.
Okay, so I want to see. I'm going to walk forward
Okay.
and see.
Right there.
Yeah. I'm going to count my footsteps.
It is in. It's in this small area here.
It is. It's right here. It's just, and it's 7.
Yeah,
When I do the grades.
that's about the size of a body.
Yeah, when I do the grades at rugby, 7 would be a tall person.
Well,
Something from right here is this stick.
how about? Well, let's see what we get out here.
Let's see.
I mean,
I'm gonna walk a little forward.
okay.
Here in a few minutes. So it undoes it.
Yep.
Right there.
And that's barely 2-3 feet. That's
This is weird.
that'd be a shallow grave.
Because y'all were saying like it crosses like from about 7.
It's
About a 3 by 7.
7 footsteps. So when you're trying to find unmarked graves, you can kind of determine the approximate age based on how many footsteps you're having to go. And so a child would be 2 to 3 footstep or foot heel to toe. A young adult would be around 4. A short adult would be 5, or a tall youth. And 6 would be your average height of a person, and then, or average tall person, or excuse me, average height of a person, and then 7 would be a tall adult.
So, they could have made it a foot bigger, so we could still be dealing with somebody that's average height, not necessarily too tall.
Look at this.
Yeah. So I think,
Every time. We found something. I mean, it could be some type of minerals. Some type of metal that's been buried. It is weird. It comes undone right there.
I say we do a session right here and just see what comes out of it.
Again, I want to walk this way just to be sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
7 still?
Yep, 7
Okay.
steps.
Okay.
7 steps.
All right.
Well, I just want to check myself again.
Yeah.
There's something. I don't know what it is.
Right here.
There's something
Right from.
right here. So
So. Anybody got a shovel? X marks the spot.
and it goes. Let's mark the end of it.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can see how these rods cross.
Yeah, you should be able to see real good.
A body.
Man, they're way across.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's mark this. I'm going to put some sticks here. Every time we've tested it a couple times. And when I was asking about the rods, nothing was moving.
Right. Don't watch where you're picking up snakes, nails. Okay. So we got that much distance.
So that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to try it?
No, I mean,
Pause and see?
I think it's gonna, I mean, I think I'm gonna get the same result, but,
Why don't we try it just to test?
we can.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm looking here at the comments. So I mean, it's drastic. Don't worry about heel toeing it. Just take general steps. And it gets real, that pull gets real hard on the rods. Have you noticed?
Right here?
Right
It is
here.
really, look at them. It is really yanking on them.
Like it flips right when you start to step. I'm wondering if that's the head. Let's see here.
Oh my Lord, it's getting faster than I think.
Yeah. Chet, you've got that light right in my eyes there. Okay. Why don't you try walking with it there again? Get them centered there. Step off of it and get them centered. And right there, they immediately pull. Yeah. Yeah.
Way away.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stand here and see if they whip like they did on the other side.
I think the head would be on the other side. See, mine don't whip. I mean, they just cross and stay crossed.
Something's pulling this direction on that one. I'm gonna step back. So this is up. Okay. Is there a body buried here? Thank you. Can you uncross the body? Can you point to where the body is at? I feel even tugging downward.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe stop.
You do it.
Yeah, you might want to. I shake. My shaking's starting.
Oh, really?
I'm not.
So
I'm, not,
if you
I'm
want
shaking too bad
to,
to
if you
do.
want to watch this, so we kind of marked. So we've walked all
Sorry,
back
guys.
here, and as we walked back here, wasn't getting any movement on the rods. Period. So we got right here, crossed instantly, and so then we started going in all directions. So
We've managed to narrow it down to.
So actually, I want to show you something. So right here, just down, there was a string. Now what? Get over here to this.
Right on top of it.
And it gets really hard right here. Once you come there,
And step back here just a second. So when we hit this point, instantly fine.
Another story. Old library. I don't know if it's the new library, but or the one that used to have the Indian in front of it. So a lady told me that somebody went into the sewer system and they went down far enough where they found like a house or something that was built and it was German and they found some German books and the person sold it for, oh, what was it, like 3,000 or something? Yeah, something like that. And I don't know why they haven't gone back, but they probably did and pilfered everything that was there, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, they're supposed to be like back to Nazi Germany times, like
Oh, wow.
underneath there.
I'm interested to see if there's anything else anywhere. I mean, this is kind of wild how
Yeah,
this,
I would think maybe like over near this employee locker room or something, you might find some activity. I don't know if you went in there or not, but
no,
I felt something in there. I don't know what
Okay.
it was, but it's not really open either. And then there's a sewer hole right over here, or a manhole that covers up the sewer over
Okay.
there. And I guess that's what was clogged and poured into the storm drain.
I wonder, I wouldn't.
So, and the storm drain was filled in, correct?
The storm drain, it, well, the sewer overflowed into it, but see, we were cleaning out the employee shower room. So we
Okay.
could have clogged up the, where the
Yeah.
toilets flush, whatever that's called,
Right.
like the sewer pipes with soot, because it was like this deep of soot in there.
And so even this area does not connect. It's outside it's outside the drainage system.
Yeah, it's definitely outside it because it would be going.
So there would be no water collection. And this is on, it's kind of hard to tell, but it is on a slope. And so, I mean, it's on a pretty good uphill slope. So there ain't going to be no water sitting there, I wouldn't think. But it's definitely not, it does not cross,
It was more of a slope.
does not cross that drainage ditch right there or the sewer system. So we can eliminate that.
There's something here that's disturbing the surface. So it could be a dead animal. You know, it could be a mineral deposit, or it could be a
I
body there.
tested the water, well, we tested the water in the storm drain and it
Okay.
was all good except for what, there was like traces of something, of iron, copper, something in there.
Okay.
But other than that, there was no contamination or anything like
Okay.
that.
Well, there's something right here that's
And we
causing the rocks
Tested
to
it all
cross.
over here, over there, and over there, the
Okay.
water, so.
And it's about I would say probably 2.5 to 3 feet wide.
As far as the area we marked off
There
right
could
here.
be some type of tunnel, something under here, but I doubt it because I don't see it going across here.
No, because the drainage ditch goes
Yeah,
there
exactly, and it's under.
and it passes way over there.
Yeah,
So it's way off the mark from where we're
yeah,
at
and it's not been disturbed.
and uphill. So,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming it's clogged or drops off somewhere over there because
May go
it
underground.
runs a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't come out here. So,
No, it definitely doesn't.
and it's not going to flow up here.
No.
Water don't flow uphill. So, I think we can eliminate.
Water doesn't flow.
I think we can eliminate the water and sewer. But like she said, it could be a dead animal, but she's correct.
Dead not that long ago.
The usually at the head is where you get that kind of rot activity.
Hmm.
And the rods work different for different people. I've seen people that the rods don't work for. Period.
That's like that, yeah.
And so,
Is it okay to have this on, or is that going to miss it?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I mean, I've got theories.
So
Miranda has her theories.
Right here.
Okay.
And
Neutral spot.
if you got theories, you can put them in the comments because I myself would like to hear your theories on why they work for some people and not for others. Do what?
Yeah, we're good.
Now, so we're gonna walk. It may be a little hard to do them where they're not moving when you're walking, but, so let's walk these steps. See how they're not moving? Good, stable? All right. So if you want to cut over this way, good call.
That's where we marked the spot. Just relax your hands and there you go. See, they're already moving. Can you feel the pull?
Kind of walk. Instead of walking the limb. So yeah. Now you're gonna want to maybe turn and come back towards me.
Okay. Walk close to that board right there and stand. See what you get. Yeah, they're swinging. They're trying to.
And they're swinging towards where I would think the body is, like straight across there is where I thought, oh,
It's saying no. See how it's flaring them outwards?
uh-huh.
Yeah, it's saying no. The body's underneath us.
Okay.
Whatever this is underneath us. See, cross for yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, so- Now they will do directional, but it crosses whenever you get where over the body or over something.
It's trying to. They're trying to spin on her too. Are you sensitive to things?
Like ghosts or whatever, spirits?
I mean, energy or
Yeah.
anything.
Well, I mean, my grandma.
You empath. I mean, even like empathic, like
Well, and
other people's moods affect you.
Yes.
Any kind of
maybe
stuff like
when you
that.
When you move like that, they will.
I have dreams that come true.
So, okay, so.
Yeah, these things are going crazy, aren't they?
So we're getting up to the, so it's 10 o'clock and, I think we need to decide if we're going to do any other areas. I think that's it. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's saying yes because they're crossing.
I mean,
Yeah, do you want to bring
We
it
can
on?
see. That's, he's not.
It's there.
Look, he's not.
Oh, they got
So I say, unfortunately,
What happens
wrap
if we do
up
find a body?
and we come back.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
All right, Walter,
We come
so
back. Yeah, we've kind of got a lot of stuff going on. We kind of need to clear a little bit.
yeah, let's,
We may wrap it up. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on. That we're not really able to. No, we're not able. We're not able to
maybe you guys
decipher.
can come back another time, like we'll each a hotel or something, you guys can spend the night and.
Yeah.
Walter, do you see where this board is?
Be a little more. Let's just kind of go back into the other way there, so we can, because there's, like I said, a lot going on.
I'm gonna put this like this, so Walter can go do it.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. There's just too much going on here. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. Hi. Okay, so we had somebody show up out there. We're just trying It's just,
We can't control.
yeah,
It's the outside stuff we don't have control.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, we try to control for the environment, and it's just a lot going on right now that we can't. Yeah, we had a trespasser out there that,
Still patient at the gate.
yeah, I don't know if you can hear, he's kind of pacing at the gate, so,
When setting up the craft
okay,
there is like at the corner over here. So the two corners were kind of creepy.
okay.
Yeah,
I kind of want to go to base camp and sit this stuff down and just kind of get a plan here. And we'll see if we need to,
I want to get the new people, you know,
yeah, for sure, sure. Okay. And there's no,
some treats for that dog.
yeah, no kidding. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want to, all right. I just want to look at the comments here. All right. Thanks, guys, for bearing with us. So let me, whoops, pull this up here. So, okay, guys. So let me look at the comments here. We've got, hey, Debbie, thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for understanding. There is, D Hoop, yes, to answer your question, yes, I am. Tiffany is as well. Debbie, thank you for subscribing. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to us here. Yeah, I don't know what we found there when it comes to the dowsing rods, but let's see, I'm kind of having a hard time hearing here. Okay. Sorry, there's just a lot going on tonight. So we do, like I said, we do have some cameras and stuff set up, and we're going to go check those out. I'm going to go up here and definitely check out, to see some of the different equipment that we did set up in a few of those other rooms. We set 3 cameras, but I think with the trespasser and with just everything going on, I know I like to keep my lives really small and everything and quiet, but just can't always control for that. So thank you guys so much for understanding. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up for now. We will come on live. It will probably be tomorrow night that we will do the behind the screens. I have a investigation that is booked at the jail museum for this Thursday night. So if I do the behind the screens on Thursday night, it will be at 10 p.m. Eastern, or I may just go ahead and go live tomorrow night, and that way we can come through and we can talk about this episode here. So I will let you guys know tomorrow, but thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's been fun. It's definitely been interesting. I do want to thank Tiffany for helping me, as well as Chet for getting us in here, and Tanya for letting us come here as well. So we hope to come back at some point here in the near future and doing maybe a recorded investigation, maybe another live. We'll see how that goes. But again, thank you all so much, and I will see you here very soon. Thank you.